Hey y'all, Jamie here. Proud 55-year-old trans woman from New Orleans. So, where last I left off? Well, I was at Le Roundup at 819 St. Louis Street in the French Quarter in New Orleans, Louisiana, when I was jumped by Lisa Jackson and four other girls, two of whom were Tracy Lynn, a friend of mine, and Jody Falloon, another friend of mine. I knew all of them. I can't remember who the other two girls were. They jumped me because me and Lisa's boyfriend, her husband, had, I say husband, boyfriend, anyway, y'all get the idea. He was her husband, but really boyfriend. They couldn't get legally married. Mm. So him and I break up. They get back together. She's furious because apparently he's moping around their place together, and he's moping and depressed and sad, and he's telling her that he doesn't feel right about what he did to me, that I did not deserve to get hurt in all of their bullshit that they go through. And she was furious. Like she was furious that he was upset that he wasn't with me. And so she lied to our friends. She lied to all four of these other girls and she told them all kinds of bullshit. And, I expected more from Tracy Lynn and Jody Falloon. A little bit. Well, not so much Tracy Lynn, but Jody Falloon, because we were friends. Like, we were friends. And me and Tracy Lynn had just gone to the movies over this whole breakup thing. Yeah. And they were beating my ass. They jumped me. They were beating my ass. I was thrown over the hood of a car in front of the roundup. And while they were wailing on me, Bob pulls them all off of me, slings me around, spins me around, and says, "What the fuck's going on?" And I'm stunned to see it's him saving me from them, first of all. And he's like, "What the fuck? What the fuck, Jamie? What's going on?" I said, "Ask your goddamn wife." And I stormed off. I pushed him off of me and I stormed off down the street. I left them there. I got Mickey and we went back home. We went back home. And, I had some little minor scrapes, a couple of bruises, nothing major, more my pride than anything. And so Mickey and I did not stay at that trailer in Kenner. I needed a change. When I need a change, I need a change, honey. And I needed a change. So we up and we moved clear out to New Orleans East, going towards Slidell, right? And it was to another trailer park. Okay. We moved there. There was a crazy landlord there named Mary. I mean, Mary was fucking nuts. And I was having coffee with her in the mornings. I told Mickey I did not want to be prostituting anymore, that I wanted to get a real job. Mary told me, the landlady told me that they were hiring at the truck stop about 100 yards away from the trailer park. It was up the street. It was on Chef Mentor Highway, and it was called Stan's Truck Stop, right? So I go to this truck stop, redneck truck stop, right? And I go up in there like I have every bit of business being there, and I get hired. I got hired to be the new nighttime waitress. Well, Mickey wasn't working offshore anymore, and they were also looking for a cook. So I got him hired as the cook by teaching him how to do short order shit. Now, around this time, my dear friend who named me Angel, yeah, Angel, any of you have been with me from the beginning. Angel is one of my best friends in the entire world. She named me when I first came out as trans, and she had been in prison. And so she was out and she came to, she was in prison for crime against nature. She was out, which is a fucked up law. She was out and she came to stay with me and Mickey, right? And we were in a 3-bedroom, 2-bath trailer at the front of the park, and she was staying in the front guest bedroom, and me and Mickey had the master bedroom, obviously. And while we're staying there, a friend of mine named Megan later became one of the biggest transsexual porn stars in the entire world. Um, I don't know if I have permission to say her whole name, so I'm not going to say her last name. But anyway, Megan, she was a new friend to me and Angel at that time, and she was throwing a big house party. She had gotten together with this guy, kind of a creepy dude. She'll even say that now. They had gotten together and they had gotten this beautiful apartment together in uptown New Orleans. And so I think it was the Garden District. Anyway, they were throwing a housewarming party, okay? So they're throwing this housewarming party and they hired this guy to be like the valet. They hired a guy to be the valet for the party. And when me and Angel got there, Mickey wasn't with us. When me and Angel got there, lo and behold, we know the valet. He's a guy named Sal. We know him from Houston. Okay, that's going back for me to my old days. We know him from Houston, and he was a friend of ours' boyfriend in Houston. Okay, my friend Bianca, I've talked about her on here before. He was her ex. So we see him there, and the next thing I know, Sal is coming home with Angel. Okay, now, y'all, I wasn't too keen on it. Like, Sal just, I don't know. I didn't know what to think. But I was a little drunk when we got home that night, and Angel took Sal up to her bedroom. I passed out on the sofa. I had had the night off from work. I passed out on the sofa. And about the wee hours of the morning, I'm deep off in deep sleep, and I feel something. I feel something that I should not be feeling. I crack my eyes open, and there's Sal with his mouth wrapped around my nipple. And if y'all want to know what happened next, y'all know the routine, honey. Be here next time, and I will too. I love you all. I love you all for watching, and I love you for the comments. Please don't forget to repost this as much as you can. It really helps me. Thanks. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye bye.